Hey everybody, it's Kerry Human, and in this video, I'm going to share with you briefly a little bit about my experience at the Landmark Forum. Stick around. Assume because you're watching this video, you're already somewhat familiar with what Landmark is, so I'm not going to go so much into what the forum is. I'll create another video about that another time, but what I will do in this video is just address 2 or 3 things that I took away from the forum. And going into it, the only information I really had was my ex-girlfriend, her brother attended Landmark when he was much younger, and he said it was a life-changing experience for him. And then also too, one of my business coaches recommended the forum. For himself, he was able to amend a relationship with his dad. He had not been in touch with his dad for almost 13 years, and after completing the forum, he made amends with that and found completeness. So he was able to enroll his father into the possibility of, getting back into his life and sharing, his new family. I have an older cousin who is into personal growth as a counselor, and he mentioned, I let him know that I was attending the workshop, and he sent me an email and it said, "Do not go to Landmark, it's a scam," and it had like 7 exclamation points. I'm reading this email on the train heading to my first class, and I'm like, okay, too late now. I've already invested the money. So I just kind of put that in the back of my mind, and I just said, you know what, I'm doing it. Like I'm already on. If you look at it as a roller coaster, I was on the ride and I was too high up to turn back. So I just had to take responsibility for my decision. So Landmark Forum is set up in a way to where you're in a room with, I'd say, anywhere from 75 to 100, 120 people. And you have a instructor up front who's, of course, leading the curriculum, sharing their personal stories, and just introducing some of the different tools. From that, he opens up the forum for questions and then invites people to come up in front of a microphone and share their question. And then from that question, he'll start to work the tools so that we can see him in motion and be able to have our own breakthrough. So, for example, I had a situation, I don't have too much time to get into it, but I had a situation to where I gained resentment for my mom when I was really young about something that had happened. But through the process, I realized that resentment had been building up over the years. So there was like this chip on my shoulder towards my mom that I just was not aware of. And after going through, the curriculum, I was able to find an opening in myself and complete that relationship. So I was able to talk to my mom about that from a place of compassion, and we were able to close that. And from there, we are creating a new possibility of love and just understanding and compassion in our own life. So I've read so many personal development books in my life, and at the end of the day, I feel like I'm just looking for the next book and the next book, because this tool only makes it clear that I need this tool. And it's just kind of this endless cycle, as to where with Landmark, I feel like a lot of what I've studied can be applied by integrating. For example, one of the tools that really helped me is, so you draw 2 circles. And in one circle, you put the word what happened, and the next you put the story. And ultimately, in every situation, this is how it pretty much works. What happened? So what happened is, you went grocery shopping and you dropped your bag, and so all your groceries bust out. So that's what happened. You dropped your bag and all your groceries bust out. The story is the cashier didn't pack them right. You dropped them. Someone knocked you over. Something broke. There's so many different stories, but ultimately over time, what ends up happening is we build stories up for all these different situations in our lives, and we start to believe them as if they're real. And if it's a story that isn't serving you, that's going to show up in your life, and it's going to create blocks in you that might dim your aliveness. So that was, for me, very, very, very impactful. In the next video, I'm going to share with you number 2 and number 3. But in this one here, I would like to know, just in your own life, where do you feel like you're blocked? Are you blocked in your career? Are you blocked in your relationship? Are you blocked creatively? Name it. Put your comments below. I would love to create a dialogue. I just feel like at this time in life, there's no excuse. The tools are available, everybody. I swear, we just have to look deeper in ourselves and put it out there. But the tools are available to heal our emotions, heal our past, and really step into our power of today, our power of now. So with that being said, just keep on creating, keep moving forward, and remember to keep shining your light. I will catch you on the flip side. Leave your comments below and be sure to subscribe and share this video if you think it can inspire someone else. Adios. Hey everybody, it's Kerry Human, and in this video I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why I